Hey there, champions. Welcome back to another Read Aloud. We're back with Tales of a Fourth Grade Nothing by Judy Blume, and we're on Chapter 9, Part 2. Here we go. A few minutes later, the picture stopped right in the middle of a scene. The soundtrack trailed off like a broken record. All the lights came on. The audience let out a groan. Some kids called, "Boo! Boo!" Then my father and two ushers and a man in a suit came over to me. "He was sitting right here," my father told them, pointing to the empty seat on the aisle. "Well," the man in the suit said, "we've checked the restrooms and the office. He's not behind the candy counter. We'll have to search the theater." He cupped his hands around his mouth and shouted, "Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?" We'll continue with our film in one moment, but first we have to find a 3-year-old boy answering to the name of Fudge. Some people laughed when the man said his name. I guess Fudge does sound funny if you're not used to it. I thought, maybe he's been kidnapped. Would my mother be mad? That crazy kid, you can't even take him to the movies. Then I thought, who'd want to kidnap him anyway? "What should I do, Dad?" I said. "Why don't you walk up and down this aisle and call him, Peter?" "Okay," I said. "Here, Fudge," I called, starting down my aisle. I sounded like I was calling a dog. "Come on out, Fudge." When I got down to the first row and called, "Here, Fudge," he popped out at me. He scared me so bad, I yelled, "Oh!" "Hi, Pita," he said. "Hey, I found him," I called. "I found him, here he is." Then I turned to my brother. "You dope. What are you doing way down here? And why are you sitting on the floor?" "Wanted to touch the bears," Fudge said. "But bears are all gone." He spread out his arms and said, "All gone," again. My father and the ushers and the man in the suit ran to us. "Fudge," my father said, scooping him up. "Are you all right?" "He wanted to pet the bears," I said. "Can you beat that?" "Well, I guess we can continue the picture now," the man in the suit said. He cupped his hands around his mouth again. "Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Our young man has been found safe and sound. Now we return to the conclusion of a bear's life." My father carried Fudge back to our seats. He held him on his lap for the rest of the show. I guess he wasn't taking any more chances. Later, when we got home, my father explained to Fudge that movies are like TV. It's just a picture. There's nothing to touch. Fudge listened, but I don't know whether he believed my father. I had the feeling he still thought those bears were in the theater somewhere. I made up my mind that I would never take my little brother to the movies. Never. At least not until he was 9 or 10. And I'm going to stop there. Hopefully we'll finish the chapter next time. We should be able to. I hope you enjoyed that part of that chapter. And I hope you have a good night. I hope you sleep well, sweet dreams. And I will see you all next time. Good night.